Good morning, happy Sunday. I had this question asked on my nursing video about how much I make as a home health nurse. How long do you spend charting though? For me, this is probably not a fair question because I have been doing this 13 years. So obviously it is not going to take me as long as it's going to take newer nurses. But let's get to it. I got my little notebook here. I went to my time card and my tablet, looked up my documentation time so I could give y'all accurate information. So on Monday, I told y'all I worked 7:45 to 1 p.m. I left my last patient's house at 1 p.m. My documentation time was from 1:58 to 2:23. So basically I worked 5.5 hours. I made $364 that day, which 364 divided by 5.5 equals $66 an hour. On Tuesday, I worked 7:19 to 1:22 p.m. in the patient's home, and that's drive time also. I charted from 18:33 to 19:12. So basically 5.5 hours, I made $461, which comes out at about $83 an hour. On Wednesday, I was in patient's home or traveling to patient's homes from 7:48 to 12:29 p.m. My documentation time was 1:25 p.m. to 1:35 p.m. About 5 hours total. I made $354, which comes out at about $71 an hour. On Thursday, I was working from 7 o'clock a.m. to 12:19 p.m. My documentation time was 1:07 to 1:26, about 5.5 hours. So I made $479, That comes out at $87 an hour. On Friday, I worked 8 to 12:17, documentation time 16:18 to 16:29. About 4.5 hours, and that comes out, I made $425 for the total. That comes out at about $94 an hour. Again, this is not every single day that I'm done this early. Some days, if I have a lot of admissions, I spend a lot of time charting. But I have been doing this a long time. I practically know what the next question is on that tablet before it even asks me. So if you're a new nurse or a nurse contemplating coming to home health, remember, you will get there too. It takes time and experience. If you are wanting to come to home health or you have any questions, comment, message me, and I'll be glad to help you in any way I can. Happy Sunday. Y'all have a good day.